Well, it is designed to challenge kids to find out what motivates them, to introduce activities that can make you see what is possible. It's called the We Win Institute, and the goal is self-esteem. It's about learning. It's about creativity. It's really about teaching that you can be what you want to be.
To reassure themselves, they learn how to have self-confidence, to know what they want.
On the north side of Minneapolis is We Win Institute, a program that has a goal: allow kids to grow.
The first time I came here, I was like, what's going on? Because there was a field trip and stuff, but I didn't know. And then I started to realize that what was going on, and I met new people, and I liked new people.
Underhand. Oh, there you go.
They do it with sports like pickleball, where you learn all kinds of things.
And my middle name is Serena, and I like to play pickleball. And I got a dog, and his name is Magic and YT, and he's a baby. We pick stuff.
And they do it by allowing the kids to garden, their own growing, where they are in charge.
And we pick them all by ourselves, and we even got to try some flowers.
Care, we talk about it all the time.
On this day, a surprise guest, E.B. Lewis. He is the nationally renowned creator and artist of children's books that encourage kids to dream. He has advice.
How great they can become, and how great they are, and that they are the future, without a doubt.
He's joined by Mahmoud Al-Qadi, a man of the city with a lesson to teach.
Hold fast to dreams. For if dreams die, life is a broken winged bird that cannot fly.
Which takes us back to the garden, where they can grow. Do you like the vegetables or the flowers better?
Vegetables.
How come?
Because once you wash them, you can actually eat them.
Because here it is all about learning what you can be, what you love to do, and who you are. And that is a purpose-filled mission.
They get a chance to express themselves, to grow, to become young, successful adults.
Hope Kids is a local nonprofit that connects families with children going through cancer with sports opportunities. It might be to attend a game, it might be to run in a race. That's what they did for the Erlog family and their 7-year-old cancer survivor named Toby.
Hang on to it. There you go.
Hope Kids has long integrated sports, like a day with the Gopher football team. It's something that breaks up the tough days.
1, 2, 3, Gophers!
So many of our kids are fighting literally for their lives, and they're in the hospitals for extended period of time, and so to have something fun to look forward to really not gives you only hope, but it gives you that fight to move forward.
That fight is a long one. Kids that have cancer. On this day, they gather for a day of participation and fun. It's a good day for 7-year-old Toby Erlog. Do you like to go out and run races?
Yeah.
It looks like you're pretty good at it. You got a nice medal.
Yeah, I go in track and field.
That's saying something, because when he was 2 years old, his life changed.
And then when we got back, he had a big old bruise, like this big on his shin. And so we're like touching it, it's rock hard, and we're like, what the heck, that's not normal.
The news was not good.
Today we found out he had T-cell leukemia, which is the rare form of ALL, leukemia.
That's why today means so much. He looks and acts and is a normal 7-year-old. Fearless by nature.
He leaps before he looks. He doesn't question whether it's a good idea. If it looks fun, he goes for it.
Because when your journey goes here, it takes a toll. In many ways, beyond the treatment, for the entire family.
The thing you don't know about cancer is it is so mentally consuming. Like you don't really understand the medical terminology and all the processes. Like you do your best, but that's what you depend the doctors on.
It is why Hope Kids matters to siblings.
Well, I want to support Hope Kids because they supported us all throughout this cancer year, which was pretty much probably around the worst time of my life.
As they gather to be active, the break is a gift from day-to-day life.
It's our annual 5K, 10K walk, and then our walk with our family, and it's just an opportunity to bring families together and the community together to celebrate and support Hope Kids Minnesota.
For Toby, it is now part of his journey, one that he hopes involves a sport in his future.
I most like to watch baseball games.
Yep. It's kind of fun, huh?
Yeah.
You want to play baseball one day too?
Yeah. I want to be in the Twins team.
Miss Jean Sergey is an icon. She has worked at the school she attended, Ascension Catholic Middle School, for more than 4 decades now. It is located in North Minneapolis, where she grew up. She was a pioneer basketball referee, a coach, and so much more to the school and the neighborhood she calls home. Inside these hallways in this building has lived a legend, and her tenure is coming to an end.
So are you guys going back to the Patriot Club?
Miss Jean is a fixture to kids here.
Yeah, I'll miss them. I'll miss the people that I work with too.
It's been a great ride, huh?
It has been a very good ride.
It started with her mother, who taught and coached and raised 9 children, and who Jean took over for when she moved on.
I learned a lot from her. She was just, I always thought she was ahead of her time. She was very patient with me. When I would do her classes, she would say, no, that's not how you do it. You do it this way.
And out of that, she became a coach and loved it.
Watching the kids just actually, they're coachable. You tell them what to do and they do it. And I love the parents' eyes when they see their kids just, moving on.
And then there was her other love that started with her mom. So this is your gym, but it's also the first gym you played at, the first gym you refereed at?
Yeah, this is where I would, on Saturday mornings with my mom and Laverne Meyer, one would ref with me and she would just send her kids in and they would critique me. And I'm thinking, okay.
She developed a passion for refereeing and was the first woman to referee a boys' high school game in Minnesota.
It was a 3-man crew, but it wasn't really a 3-man crew. One person sat out and I refed. And every half, the guys would switch, and I thought, third quarter, I get to sit down now. The guy goes, no, this is your day. You're reffing this game. I went, okay.
But it was at Ascension where she ascended to assistant principal. That was her home away from home. These hallways, what comes to mind when you walk through them?
I don't know, peaceful, quiet, and it's not in the morning.
But it still is your peaceful, quiet.
Yes.
This is where you have peace, right?
Yep.
It is located on the north side of Minneapolis, where she grew up, near Broadway Avenue, a place that has changed.
I mean, you could walk Broadway and stop in stores, get a Coke, get popcorn. It was different. It makes me sad that we can't go outside with my kids, or when I taught Phi Ed, I was everywhere. I took our kids everywhere. You can't do that anymore.
She gave her heart to the neighborhood, to the city, to the school. 43 years on the staff. Much of that has not set in yet. It will come in time. But what she knows is this was her calling. And what she understands is this has been a wonderful ride. What does this school mean to you?
It means a lot. I'm going to retire, but it means a lot. I'm very lucky. Lucky that they wanted to keep me.